Welcome to Gel Printing July Day 5. So yesterday I worked with this round gel plate, and today I want to continue with that. I really like the round gel plate, and I want to use it today with this stencil. I've made this stencil myself. I've used it before in earlier videos in this series. But I made this stencil actually with this round gel plate in mind, and you can see that. So it's the same size more or less. So I'm going to use that, and you can of course use any stencil or plate that you like. And my plan for today is to play a bit with a contrast between matte paint and pearlescent or metallic paint. So I'm going to use this matte paint. It's Purple Matter from Blick. I have used this before. It's one of my favorite matte paints. I love this color. But I also want a kind of blue, and I don't have a strong blue matte acrylic paint. I only have this. This is also matte paint. The color is called Bluebell, but it is very light, and I want a bit of a stronger blue color. So my plan is to mix some of that myself. I do have white matte acrylics, and I want to just add a little bit of ultramarine blue. This is not a matte paint. This is golden fluid acrylics. It's kind of a satin sheen. So of course my matte paint will not be completely matte anymore, but so be it. I just want to play with that. Let's see if I can get anything out of this bottle, because, oh yeah, there it is. It's probably too much already. And I'm just curious to find out what this is going to look like. And yeah, as I said, also that contrast between matte paint and paint with a specific sheen like a metallic or pearlescent paint. And that's really what this series of Gel Printing July is about. That it's really about having fun playing, experimenting, and also for myself, my practice of making daily gel prints. Yeah, that is really what this is about. So I'm learning a lot from it, and I hope you too find inspiration from this. Maybe it's an inspiration to go gel printing. I have heard from some of you who still have them in a cupboard and never used it. So now it's your time. But maybe it's an inspiration to just do a daily practice for yourself too for this month. Whatever, yeah, you feel inspired by, that is great. Okay, let me get a brayer. So I'm just going to add a bit here at the bottom half. And maybe I'm going to mix both of these colors also a little bit. It's maybe a bit lighter still than what I intended, but hey, this is now what it is. I see that I'm just scooping everything here on my plate, but it may be a bit too much. Well, it's not a bit too much, it's a lot too much. And I wonder if the light blue color has now taken over everything, or if there's maybe still, yeah, they're still there at the other side. Okay. And I like this mix of the purple madder matte paint and that a bit ultramarine blue, warm blue color. Okay, now I'm going to try to place this as centered as possible on my plate without getting my head in front of the camera. Almost perfect. Okay, this is tissue paper. Yeah, it's a bit maybe too harsh of a stripe between those two. But I don't think I can change that now. Well, it could be interesting as well, so yeah, I think what I'm going to do is just take this off. It's a little bit too stripy, I think, here. But the pattern looks really cool. I'm going to let this dry. And I have a second gel plate, so I have a second chance to, to try this out a bit more. I'm going to do a bit the same, but mix my color, make it a bit more blue. That will probably lose the matte quality, but I will maybe need a bit more paint. I'm not sure about that. Okay, I'm going to place it a bit more random because I don't want the stripes there. I don't think I like that. I think, I'm not sure if I made that blue dark enough, but we'll see. Ooh, this is looking really nice. Let's try this. Okay, this is the first one. I think I'm going to use a bluish pearlescent paint on top of this. This is Martha Stewart's Jetstream, and it's a very light blue color. We'll just see how this is going to look. And I'm going to let this dry. I'm really loving this blue here. So with this one, I think I'm going to add a little bit of blue here. And I was thinking of using this color. This is Martha Stewart pearlescent paint. It's called Gazing Ball, but I don't think this is still available. But of course you can use any color that you have or like. And I'm going to use this color. This is called Mother of Pearl. Alright, I'll let this dry as well. Yeah, that was not what I wanted. I don't think I can repair this. No, because now I'm damaging everything. I'll give it one shot. If I can get the paint on. Yeah, so now my paint is starting to break here. So I guess I will just have to leave that. And we'll see just a little bit of the normal paint of the pickup layer show through. Maybe I can use my finger to dab on a little bit, perhaps. Don't know if this is a good idea. No, it's also not a good idea. Okay. Done. Okay, this needs to dry. Alright, this needs to dry and then I can pull this print. Okay, now let's pull this print with those patches. Okay, I'll let this dry and then we can pull the print. Okay, well, let's see. Well, it looks really great. But unfortunately I wasn't able to get everything off. It happens sometimes. Yeah, I will have to leave that for now. But other than that, it looks actually kind of really interesting. And my experiment, let me get this one out of the way. I'm also really liking my experiment with the metallic combined with the matte paint. It looks really quite interesting. So that's a win. Yeah, it's damaged. That's all part of the game. That can happen. But I'm actually really happy with how this turned out. So let's see if I can pull the other one without damaging it. Okay, so this one is a little bit damaged as well. Slightly here and here. And of course what I did with my fingers. But here it's not such a big problem for me. I love how this turned out. I know it's hard to see pearlescent and metallics very well on video and even harder on a photograph, but in real life this is really awesome to see. So I guess the damage is part of my story for today, but then again what we found, what I dug up, was kind of a treasure for me as well. So here they are both. I really love the metallic in combination with the matte paints. That turn out really nice. This is my favorite. Yes, they're both damaged. Here there's quite a bit of damage. This is a bit of a pity. I would have preferred not to have all that damage. But here, I don't know, it kind of also gives it something extra. Like, yeah, as if that imperfection, that imperfect quality reminds me of that I should embrace my own imperfection too. So yeah, here I kind of like it. I think it looks more interesting than if it would be a perfect round shape with everything perfect here. And yeah, I love this blue color, the metallic or the pearlescent paint very much. This one is nice as well. This is a bit light green. But I prefer this one myself. And it's also nice that I have this white or mother of pearl as well. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you had fun watching me and my imperfect monoprints. I really enjoyed this and I will definitely continue. If you would like to learn more about gel printing, if you're new to gel printing, then check out my video series that I made with the gel print basics. I made that for my patrons and I'll link it in the description. You're also very welcome to share any of your creative work that you make. If you'd like to share it, just go to my Facebook group. I'll also link that in the description because I'd love to see it. And yeah, I hope this is an inspiration for you to just go play, maybe grab your gel plate or just do something else creative. I hope you have a lot of fun and I'll see you back tomorrow.